What's good, everybody? Welcome in. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you say replay in the chat. If you're watching it on replay, make sure you like the live, all that good stuff. We'll wait for TikTok to load in. We have, I think, 21 orders going out. We had 20, and then last night while we were pulling our orders, we sold another one. If you want to watch that live, it's also up on YouTube and Facebook as well. You can rewatch that live at any time. Watch me pull all of the orders. We have 21 going out, lots of good stuff. Most of my labels are printed, so it'll be pretty quick and easy live. And then afterwards, as YouTube and Facebook can see behind me, I got a bunch of stuff I gotta pack up. So what's up, Sinless? Sinless is in the house, drinking my Chris at Peak coffee, trying to wake up. It's still super hot, super duper hot. All right, give it a couple more seconds and then we'll go ahead and get started. TikTok's still loading in. What's up, Katie? What is up? What is up? Need to get some more room on my desk. I got so much stuff on my desk right now. I have no room to do anything. Appreciate everybody liking the live as soon as you're coming in. Thank you so much. Thanks for sharing the live as well. I guess we'll go ahead and get started. We got enough people in here. We got like 100 between both platforms, so we're good to go. All right, first sale we're going to go over is let me slide you guys over really quick. First sale is a men's polo high-tech Ralph Lauren polo. It has the high-tech logo right there. You can barely see it, but it says high-tech in the corner. Really good ones to be on the lookout for. I paid $10.70 for this one. I'll move you guys over a little bit. $10.70 for this one. It sold for $36 on Mercari. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $15.12. Good morning, Central Illinois. This one's just going to go into a purple envelope. I got these linked in my pin post on Facebook, and they're also linked in the description of this video on Facebook and YouTube. It's also pinned in my profile, or pinned on my profile on my link tree on TikTok. Super easy to pack these up. You just slide them in, get them gone. What's up, Joel? What's up, Surfs? Surfs in the chat. If you guys aren't following Surfs on Facebook and YouTube, you should be. Surfs Up Finds. He does lives there as well. All right, let's go ahead. Actually, I should have packed that. I never think about that. Actually, no. This is good. This is not Poshmark. I thought this was Poshmark for some reason. What's up, Connie? How do you decide to mail in a poly bag versus a USPS envelope? That's what I was just thinking about. This is a ground advantage label. See that? It says ground advantage on it. That means it has to go to the envelope. It can't go in the priority mail packaging because it's ground. Ground cannot go priority. So what's up, North Carolina? North Kakalaki. Next up, this one is going to go in a priority mail envelope, and I probably shouldn't have picked this one up because it's over a pound. I couldn't weigh it when I'm in the thrift store and see how much it weighs, but it's over a pound. So this is a men's Carhartt 2XL long sleeve shirt. Paid $4.28 for it. It sold for $19, but the problem is it weighs over a pound, and it's going all the way to Nevada. So the cheapest way to ship this is padded flat rate or a flat rate envelope, but I normally always use padded. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I only make $3.47. If this was a regular like 10-ounce item, which I thought is what it was, I don't know why I thought this was 10 ounces, I would have made double that, maybe even a little bit more than double that based off shipping. So not going to make much on this. Probably shouldn't have picked it up, but oh well, made some money. Get it out the door. It sold in less than like 2 weeks too, so quick sale. What's up, Jacqueline? Appreciate the heart, me surfs. So this one's going to go padded flat rate because it's the cheapest way to ship it. So that's why this one goes into an envelope from USPS and not one of my envelopes. How much can you ship ground select? I already checked that. It was more expensive to ship ground select. It was like $10 or something like that. Something ridiculous. So I was like, padded flat rated is the cheapest. Or no, it was $9 something to ship ground select because it's going from here to Nevada. Anytime it goes to the other side, it's always more expensive ground select than it would be padded. So who pays shipping? On that one, it's free shipping. I put free shipping on that one. If I would have known that it was over a pound, I probably would have charged a little bit more for the shirt. I think I had it listed for 24 and they offered me 19. So I should have just held out for 24 and then I would have made around $10 profit. Next up, good sale. This is a men's Twillery shirt. Really good brand to be on the lookout for. I paid $4.28 for this. It sold for $24 on Mercari. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $11.38. $11.38. And this one is going to go in one of the purple envelopes because it's a ground select label. Got you're in Florida. It's $7.85 for me to ship ground to the West Coast. Yeah, Florida. That's one disadvantage to Florida is we have good thrift stores, but we're so far away from the other coast that everything is so expensive to ship. If you live in the central United States, you probably have cheap shipping pretty much everywhere. How do you decide free shipping versus charging? On Mercari, I always give free shipping. Everything on my Mercari is free shipping. So if I ever charge shipping on eBay, what I do is I work the price of the label into the cost of the item. That Carhartt was an example of one that I didn't realize it was so expensive. So do you offer free shipping most of the time? Yes, most of the time it's free shipping. When we ship out my eBay sales, you'll see some of them are charge shipping. And of course, all my Poshmark sales are charge shipping. So buyer pays shipping on Poshmark. All right, let's go ahead and start shipping out some of the Poshmark sales. Yeah, that's the one. All right, first Poshmark sale is going to be these men's FootJoy athletic fit pants. Always look for this little emblem right here. That means it's athletic fit. You don't even have to really look inside to know it's athletic fit, but the athletic fits sell a lot better than all the other fits. So I paid $10.70 for these. They sold for $50 after fee, shipping, cost of goods. I make $29.30. Do you do this full time? Yes. Do you get a lot of eBay sales? Yes, I get more eBay sales than any other platform besides Whatnot. Whatnot, of course, I get more sales there, but that's a different story. I make a lot less on Whatnot, but it's more of a volume game. All right, since this was a Poshmark sale, this is going to go into a priority mail envelope because you can use any boxes or bags from USPS when you ship out your Poshmark orders. So that's why I use this, because it's free. What's up, EWA? How did you start up? I have a podcast, not my podcast, but I'm on Nashville Flippers podcast, and I go over that in the beginning of the podcast, but I'll give you the short rundown. I was working for the post office. I was looking for a way to make side income. I thought it was going to be stocks. In 2018, if you look at the stock market, it was pretty stagnant. So after I realized I wasn't going to be able to make money doing this, then I started going down a YouTube rabbit hole, and I found a couple called Rally Roots who resells from thrift stores and garage sales. And then after that, there's a wrap. Do you source every day? No. We source like 3 days a week. Now, when we hire my mother-in-law here in the next couple weeks, that's when we'll start sourcing pretty much every day because she'll be listing in the background for us, which we actually need to talk to her about that too at some point. Next up, really good sale on this one. I thought I paid more for it, but I actually paid less. I bought this on Poshmark. I think it was Poshmark, and I got it super cheap. So this is a men's Peter Millar Masters long sleeve shirt. I paid $17.75. I bought two of these together. Both of them ended up being $17.75. The other one already sold. It sold super fast. I bought them right around Masters season. That one sold. This one for some reason didn't. This one sold for $81 though. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $47.05. Something that I didn't have to leave my house for. I literally bought it on Poshmark to resell. What's up, Tracy? Do you list the same item on multiple platforms simultaneously? Yes, I do. I use a platform called List Perfectly to do so. I have a link in my bio if you want to sign up for List Perfectly. You get 30% off your first month. Have you seen how Rally sells shirts on Whatnot with mystery boxes? Yes, I don't really like the mystery box game, but to each their own. If they make good money doing it, go ahead and do it. I don't like mystery boxes. It just opens you up for people to be mad at you. Let's say somebody bought a $50 mystery box off of us, and one of them had this in it. That obviously is worth over 50, and then one of them had like that Carhartt shirt in it. People are going to be mad that they got the Carhartt shirt and not the other one because, you know, everybody wants to win when they do that game. So unless all of your items are over the value of the boxes, which is really hard to do to make money, then it doesn't really make sense. But to each their own. They obviously do it well because, I mean, they keep doing it. So I don't want to do it. Oh, I should have put this in I keep putting these in the purple bags. They're supposed to go in the white bags. What's up, Brandon? Do you use cross-posting app? Yes, I have List Perfectly link in my bio. If you're new to reselling, K-Way is one of the best. Appreciate you, Sarah. What are some of the biggest mistakes that people starting out should avoid? Number one, comparing yourself to others. A lot of people see my sales and they're like, oh, I can do that. And then they try to do it within a month and it never happens because this took like 5 years to build. When you go to thrift stores, not every new item is worth picking up. Just because it's new with tags does not mean it's worth picking up. Some of these new with tag items, like if you find a Gap item that's new with tags and you're like, oh, the retail price on this Gap item is $50. I should be able to get $50. You pick it up for 10 and then you try to sell it and you realize that it only is going to sell for $10. Not every new with tag item is worth picking up. So make sure you look up sold comps. And that's another thing newbies need to learn how to do is look up sold comps. Be able to go on eBay, look at what's listed versus what's sold, see what items are selling for. That's like key, because when you're in a thrift store and you're just learning all the brands, if you can learn how to do that, then you'll be able to tell what's a good pickup every single time you pick up an item. You can look it up right then and there and see if it's a pickup. You'll never make a mistake. Well, maybe you'll make some mistakes, but not too many. You'll make less. What's up, MRM? No worries, Kimberly. Haley, appreciate the follow. Thank you for everybody following right now. All right, next up, we got a pair of women's Paige jeans. These are a size 30. I normally only pick up like 29, 30 and above with Paige women's jeans. If it's not those sizes, I don't pick them up. Also, Skyline skinny jeans or Skyline jeans tend to sell a little bit better for me. I paid $8.55 for these. They sold for $25 after fee, shipping, cost of goods. I make $11.45. Y'all, I had a dream last night that I was selling some just my size pants. Nice. It's crazy what dreams you have about selling online. All right. This one is going to go in the white envelope now that I remember. If you have a specific template you use to keep up with all your purchases, I use a spreadsheet. I have that linked in my bio. It's Jason Hayes' spreadsheet. He's another reseller in the community, and he made one specifically for reselling. That is linked in my bio. If you use my code, you get 10% off. So you get it for $36, and that's $36 for the rest of the year. You don't pay monthly. It's just $36 one-time fee, and it's a Google Sheet spreadsheet. So you can do it from your computer. You can do it from your phone. You can do it anywhere. You do it on the go while you're in the car and your husband's driving the car, and you'll be able to look at you can do it anywhere and everywhere. That's linked to my bio. Do you have a list of good brands that sell the best? Holly, I don't have a list of brands, but I do have my eBay store linked on my pinned post on Facebook. You can see all that I have listed and all I have sold for the last 90 days. That's the easiest way to tell what brands I'm picking up, and it's free information. If I ever had to people keep asking me to make a brands list. I might do it eventually, but if I do that, I'll have to charge for it. If you want to get it for free, you can literally go to the link in my bio and check out my store. So it would be great. Get a cheat sheet for brands. Yep. Two sites asking the same question all at once. If I did make a cheat sheet, obviously I have to charge for it. It's going to take me time to do that. Maybe in the future. But for right now, just go check out my eBay store. How much can I save on final value fees if I get a basics? They have a breakdown of each store you get, like the breakdown and fees and everything on eBay. Just look that up. Easy peasy. Trisha, you're sending me photos mid-live. What are your thoughts on free shipping versus calculated? I'm playing around with it right now. I think both ways work. Started trial on Prime Lister today. After using Pindu, immediately hated it. What do you use? I use List Perfectly. Next up, we got a pair of Tommy Bahama shorts. I thought these were pants, but these were shorts. I paid $5.34 for these, and they sold for $20. Not a brand I normally pick up in shorts. I think these were part of a bulk buy, or they were an old purchase. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $10.66. But at least they sold. Made a little $10 profit. What's up, Ashley? Appreciate you being here. All right. Again, it's a Poshmark sale, so it's just going to go into here. If this was an eBay sale, this would be under £1, so it would go ground advantage. But because it's Poshmark, it goes priority mail shipping. So I use the free USPS packaging. Then we have one more Poshmark sale. This one actually sold, I think, on Saturday or Friday. I can't remember. This was a pair of women's rag and bone jeans, size 28. We paid $6.96. They sold for $27. So after fees, shipping, cost of goods, we make $14.64. What's up, Kit Kat? Mom's in the chat. Everybody say good morning, Mom. Hello. And Kayla says, hello, woman. That's Mom, everybody. Say hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. All right, this again is going to go into one of these. And then we'll be shipping our eBay orders. All right, and then after we're done with this, then we have to ship our whatnot orders. So we have like 60 something orders to ship this morning, which is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy day. All right, next up, let's go to eBay. We have 14 eBay sales to pack. First up is this men's Bugatti shirt. It's brand new with tags. We bought it online arbitrage, which means we bought it from a retail store specifically to resell back online for a profit. Paid $26.97. This one sold for $50. It's my last one in size XL. I bought a bunch of these all at once like a season ago. Curious on how many have listed? 19, I think it's 1910, 1,910 current listings. Bro. Missy, good morning. All right. This one's going to ship for 12 ounces. What's up, Trisha? I just saw your messages on Instagram. I'll check them afterwards. And it's going to Texas for $4.88. Again, didn't get a notification. Damn TikTok. Oh, well. Oh, well. Well, I'm pretty quick this morning anyway. You do free shipping on Poshmark? No. Buyer pays shipping on Poshmark on pretty much all of my sales. Where do you get the buy the clear bags? You place your products in. Holly linked pinned post on my Facebook profile. If you go to my Facebook profile right now, very first pinned post has my link tree linked, and then you can go. It has a section in that link tree that says products we use on an everyday basis, and that'll take you to my Amazon storefront, and that's where we have them. So, how much do you make a month? I love that question. See, normally, Christina, if you ask a normal person, they'll be like, I'm not going to share that information with you. That's personal information. But you asked the right guy. So last month, total profit last month before taxes, $10,250.96. You take out like 15 to 20% of that, and that's what we made profit last month selling online. This month, it's only the 14th, and we're at $5,141.90. So, yeah, hope that helps. TL, what's up? Good morning. What clear size bags you use? 1013 jeans fit? Yes. The one that I have linked is the one that we use. Hang on. The one I have linked is the one that we use. And I think it's 9x11 or 9x12. I can't remember, but whichever one it takes you to. And yes, if you fold jeans properly, they will fit in them with extra room to spare. But you have to fold the jeans properly. So, post office says they can't scan without a manifest. I told them to call my friend K-Way. Yeah, next time just voice chat me on Instagram and give me the phone to the postal employee, and I'll have a nice little conversation with them. Because they have to scan your packages. By rule, they have to scan your packages. Yeah, they're just being super lazy. Thank you so much for answering. No problem. That's just a lazy postal employee right there. Super lazy. I can't scan because I don't have a manifest. First off, if it was the guy on the street, I don't know whether it was in the office or out on the street. If this guy on the street, he literally has a function now that he presses a button and it continuously scans for him. So all he has to do is go beep, 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 beep. It's super simple. If it's in the office, I can see why they're complaining, but it's also their job. They have to put it on the scale, weigh it, do the next one. It's really annoying. I don't know why they do it in the office, why they can't just scan it. But if they were having issues with how many packages you had, all they had to do was go to the back, grab a scanner, and just go beep, 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 beep. I said it was too many. I said, thank you. Yeah. Just so annoying. That just like ticks me off because I used to work there, so I know how lazy that person that's working up front is. So, what do you use to ship? I'm tired of driving to the post office. My mailman comes to my front door and he scans all my packages. Today, I'm going to have probably close to 100 packages going out, and he will scan all of my packages, and he has no issues with it. He's a smart mailman. He knows that the more packages I get, the more longer his route is. The more longer his route is, the less deliveries he's going to have when they adjust his route. It's actually smart. Obviously, on days like this, it sucks. He has to scan them all, but he knows that if he scans them all, he's going to have a smaller route in a couple of years. How do you ship jeans? Will they fit in a flat rate envelope? Yes, I normally ship them padded flat rate, or they'll go ground advantage now. I wonder if I can have them do that at my apartment. At an apartment, it's super hard, Joel, because you probably have cluster boxes. So if they ever have a new guy on the route, he'd have to know to go to your door. So apartments, I would never suggest having unless you do like a daily printout of like, hey, I got packages. That's the only way you can make that work. And sometimes they forget to do that too. So you made $350 and you just started 3 weeks ago. Nice. Let's go. All right, next up is a men's FootJoy polo. I paid $3.21 for this, and it sold for $20. I can't give you profit on eBay because I haven't shipped them out yet. I haven't put my fees in yet, so I kind of just give you the basics for eBay. But yeah, just takes me a little bit to put all that information in after live. So, how do you get the postman to come to your house? Do you need an account? You can, if you want to fill out a pickup sheet. You would need an account, I believe, but I don't do that. I just leave a note in my mailbox. My mailman comes to my front door. My mailman's cool. I tip him all the time. I tell him thank you all the time. And again, he doesn't care. He's one of the cool mailmen. He's actually the union steward. So he knows all the rules and he knows he has to come to my front door. So, and he knows I used to work for the post office. So if any time like somebody like skips my house and I go out there and, you know, I'm like, hey, you skipped my house. And I've had somebody in the past go like, well, we're not supposed to get out of the truck. And I'm like, well, I know you're supposed to get out of the truck because I used to work for the post office. I did it for 8 years. I know there's no rule against you getting out of the truck. And then normally they take my packages. But you just gotta, you gotta know what to say to them, I guess. Your printer sounds like bagpipes. Yeah, I get that all the time. It actually is bagpipes. Next up, Gymshark women's leggings, paid $7.47. These sold for $22.49, free shipping. Good morning, Trish. Do you see me? I see you, Trish. Over on Facebook. All right, this one's going to go just regular ground. It's under a pound. If it's ground, or if it's under a pound, it's ground. That's a good slogan right there. A good way to remember it for all you newbies. Just goes like that. Throw it on the scale. Weighs 9 ounces. Ship it out. Easy peasy. This one's going to Florida, Pensacola, Florida. So it's going to ship for $4.81. Nice, cheap shipping label. My Goodwill is pricing Gymshark jackets and pants for $30 to $40. They'll never sell them. Those will end up in the bins. We can't even sell Gymshark leggings and jackets for $30 to $40. It's just insane. Another place that does that is Plato's Closet in our area. They price them at like $20, $25. I feel like telling Plato's, you know, you're never going to sell these for $20 to $25. It's just not going to happen. And they have a whole wall of them. They don't sell. It's over a pound. It still can go ground. Yes, that's true. That's true. You're right. Damn it, my slogan won't work. This is a women's Escada pair of pants. They're wool. Paid $5.35 and they sold for $30. This is a Kayla pickup. So label has to have a priority flat rate to be the bubble ones. There's a couple bubble flat rate envelopes. There's one that's a flat rate bubble. There's one that's not a bubble envelope, and that one's a little bit cheaper to ship. You travel to different cities or states to thrift sometimes. For the most part, we do travel like 45 minutes regularly from our house to go thrifting, often, like every Wednesday. And sometimes we make a trip to another city. I think this Thursday we might do that. But other than that, we pretty much thrift around our area. I know I'm trying to learn as I can for you. Thank you for awesome. Appreciate you, Trish. Not that Trish. That Trish. David R., what's up? This one's going to ship for $6.44. It's going to Iowa. I don't get a lot of orders to Iowa, actually. I very rarely get an order. Does anybody live in Iowa except for Robert? I think there's only Robert. Does anybody in my chat actually live in Iowa? That's one state I don't think anybody actually lives. It's like empty. Sarah does. Okay, Sarah, you're the only other. You and Robert live in Iowa. You got one for Iowa? Was the name Robert or Sarah? How many thrift stores do you shop at in your town? In my area, there's like 50 thrift stores that I can shop at. So, in my in like an hour and 15 minutes from my house, there's like 50 thrift stores. So we go to all kinds of them. Do you wash clothes first? Only time we wash items if they have stains or bad smells. What town is he in? He's in Clinton. Find a ton of great stuff. I hardly see half the brands in my area. Add red, white, and blue. Thoughts? Look for other thrift stores or just keep going to that one. You might be being beat out by other resellers too, so keep that in mind. don't go to Goodwill outlets here, so everything is priced individually. I don't go to Goodwill outlet either. Oh, that's not too far? Okay, so basically he's your neighbor. Gotcha. I sent it to your neighbor. Next up, this is a pair of Athleta. These are like a skort legging combo. Paid $5.34 and it sold for $22. Or source on Whatnot. Yep, you can definitely source on Whatnot. I bought a couple things last night after my live from Out Here Flipping. I think I bought one. No, maybe I bought only one thing. I tried to go for another Patagonia, but I missed out on it. But I bought a women's Patagonia from them. Or you can source on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari to resell too. Is that a picture booth behind you? Feedback, and where did you get it? That one right there is a photo booth, and I have it linked in my link tree, which is in my bio. I love it, but you have to have a lot of room for it. I also have a small one linked as well. If you're interested in one of those. I've spent too much money on Whatnot. Yeah, Whatnot can be addicting, but the good thing is you get that stuff listed, and then you'll make some money on it. How many items do you suggest to list daily? List as many as you possibly can. If you work a full-time job and you can only list 5 a day, list 5 a day. But I think 5 a day should be minimum for most people. If you have an hour to spare a day, which all of you probably do, you go to your job even if you have kids, you put the kids to bed at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. From that time until you go to bed, which some of you go to bed at 10:30, you have an hour. Don't go watch TV. List 5 items. You should be able to build your eBay store. Do that 5 days a week. That's 25 items a week building your eBay store. I used to do it all the time. I actually used to list like 20 items a day when I was working a full-time job. I'm on Facebook. Where's the others watching from? TikTok and YouTube. Everything's linked. Everything's linked in my bio. But yeah, I'm live on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook right now. Chicago. What's up, Chicago? Look for you, K-Way. I just bought from you. So you got it in before the ban. Nice. Before you get banned from buying. All right, next up, this was actually a pretty good sale. This is a men's Jared Lang flannel. I don't normally pick up this brand, but the flannel caught my eye, and I'm like, this is perfect for winter season. It's a good brand. These sell for crazy money, like full price. They're like over $100, but Jared Lang is normally one I pass on, especially for dress shirts, but the flannel caught my eye. Picked it up for $3.21. It took about 2 months to sell. Obviously, we're not in flannel season yet, but it's still sold for $31.49. So you're banning yourself. Yeah, sometimes you gotta do it. Gotta tell yourself no more Whatnot purchases. This is under £1, so it's gonna go priority, or not priority. It's gonna go ground advantage. Pretty good sale. I'm actually surprised, which means I'm probably gonna pick up more of these throughout the year to see how well they do, because I normally passed on those, but now I'll probably pick them up. Have you heard of the figs thing on Poshmark? Yes. People keep tagging me in that video. I literally get tagged in that video like 3 times a day. I think it's only going to last for maybe another month. And then figs is going to stop doing that. They can't really do that. I don't think that's legal for them to even do that. I think they're just doing it because people aren't complaining about it. But once people start complaining about it, they'll stop. Allbirds did the same exact thing. They told people they're not allowed to resell. They're infringing on their copyright, blah, 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 blah. Once you buy an item, it's pre-owned. You can do whatever you want with it. It's pre-owned. You're not selling it new. There is no warranty you're giving to the customer. It's a pre-owned item. You should be able to do whatever you want with it. So once they start getting backlash like Allbirds did, they'll stop doing it. But Allbirds did the same exact thing. Apparently Dolls Kill is doing good too. I don't know what that is. Dolls Kill. Bigs on Posh, what I missed. They're pulling down people's listings and they're saying they're infringing on their copyrights. That's what they're doing. So they're going through every day. People are getting their figs listings removed. If it's brand new with tags, maybe they have an argument because you can't offer the same warranty that figs does. So maybe if it's new, they have a gripe. But if they're pre-owned, it's really hard for them to tell you can't do anything with that. So all their new items aren't allowed to be listed. New and used is getting pulled down right now. Yeah, brands pulling the listings. Yep. They're pulling all the listings down, telling people they can't list their product because they're infringing on their copyright. It's stupid. It's going to stop here pretty soon. They can't do it. Patagonia does it sometimes with new with tag Patagonia on eBay. If you argued it, you could probably get away with listing new with tag Patagonia but then you have to hire lawyers and all that stuff. And they know people don't want to do that. But if you get enough people in the background complaining on social media, they'll stop doing it because it'll hurt their brand. Same thing that happened with Allbirds. Spanx. This is a pair of new tag Spanx. We got this at a thrift store. We paid $24.08 for these, and they sold for 76 smackers. 76 buckaroos. Pre-loved with tags. I have a figs jacket, new tag from Goodwill. I hope I can sell it. All my figs haven't been removed. So I think there's a lot of people getting theirs removed. I have yet to have one of my listings taken down. So I don't know. These are going to ship priority mail padded flat rate for $8.30. Yeah. Padded at flat rate. What's up, Amy? Amy's in the chat. Everybody say good morning, Amy. $8.30 padded flat rate shipping out. I changed those listings to Ground Advantage, but Ground Advantage would have been $9 and something cents to ship this, so it's cheaper to just ship padded flat rate. Boop. All right, almost done. Next up, we have a pair of 7 for All Mankind men's jeans. Let me see what I paid for these. 7 for All Mankind Adrian jeans. I paid $32.08 for these. So they're size 28. They took forever to sell. Sold for $80.99. This was definitely an auto posher sale. If you guys are interested in auto posher, link in my bio. Wait, what happened with figs? They're pulling down people's listings on eBay, Poshmark, or, on Poshmark only, not on eBay. I haven't heard anybody say it on eBay, but Poshmark, they're pulling down people's listings, claiming that they're infringing on their copyrights and that it's in their terms of service, which when I buy an item, I don't really sign a terms of service. So do you list these with a price, or are they all auction? They're all buy it now, best offer. I never use auctions. Very rarely will you ever see me run an auction. And these are going to go padded flat rate as well. Ship for $8.30. Had a great weekend last weekend. This weekend, nothing. It happens. Just keep listing. Thank you for the auto posher recommendation. It's great. So worth it. See, Jennifer loves auto posher. If you don't use auto posher, I'm sure you will too. You gotta use that link in my bio. You save $5 off your first month. Considering auto posher, but don't want to jump on to it too soon. It depends on how many listings you have. If you have around 100 listings, auto posher is going to be well worth the time and money. Actually, it'll save you time. It'll be well worth the money. Good morning, Mom of Havoc. You had me rocking my side gig, had surgery complication, and been on vacay hold. I'm about to jump back. Nice. Let's go. Sorry to hear that you were down and out for a little bit though. Next up, we got a Travis Matthew polo. This I bought brand new, still in the packaging. Paid $24.05 for this, and it sold for $40. Have over 100, but only eBay and Posh. It'll still be worth it, Amanda, because you don't have to share your Poshmark closet anymore. It'll automatically send offers. As soon as somebody likes an item, 15 minutes later, it sends out an offer both on eBay and Poshmark. You can have it refollow people. You can send out offers on eBay, have eBay relist your items. So every 30 days, all of your listings will be renewed. It's well worth the money. It's like hiring an employee for first month, $30. After that, it's $35 a month. You hire an employee to do all the crap that you don't want to do. I just cross-listed my figs to be part of breaking the law. Let's go. What's up, Casey? Good morning, Elliot. No worries, Amanda. And use that link. Get that $5 off. What I tell people too is use it for a month. If it doesn't change your business at all, it doesn't make you feel like it's worth it, then cancel it. You only paid $30 and you got all your listings renewed for $30. That's how I feel about it. Where's your wife this morning? Wife!
Hi.
She's over there listing. Hi. Hi.
You yelled that so loud.
I know, because I knew you were there. They thought that you were far away, but you're over there just quietly listing. She's just chilling. All right, 5 more orders to ship, and then we're done. Hello, Miss Kayway. Kayla! That's what Casey said. Hello.
Hello.
Next up, we have a pair of men's Lululemon shorts. Picked these up for $6. They were not my size, so I did not keep them. And they sold for $35.99. That is definitely an auto posture sale as well, because I wouldn't list Lululemon shorts for $35.99. They would be $40. I got a $200 offer on a Harley Coogee I won encounter at $325. Fingers crossed. Nice. Hope you sell it. That's a really good price. You shouldn't go anything less than $300. I would buy it back. If you go less than $300, I'll buy it back from you, because I paid more than $300 for it. I would say try auto posture for 2 months. So eBay recreates hits. Yeah. Yep. I agree. Kayla. Oh, Amanda has a show on Whatnot. I forgot to tell you. She DM'd me yesterday. She has a show on Whatnot, and she's selling books during her show. So you might want to go bookmark that one. She said, "Ooh." How many items do you usually buy per week, give or take? So this week we're going to 2 big stores. We're probably going to buy somewhere between 150 to 200 items this week. This one's going to ship for $5.33. Books. Thank you for the 50 bookmarks. Also, guys, let's go. Joel has 50 bookmarks. I think I bookmarked your show last night. I, for some reason, forgot to bookmark it, and I was on Whatnot setting up my orders, and I was like, oh, I forgot to bookmark his show. But you mean I forgot? Yeah. I was going to tell her at some point today I'll go through my DMs. All right, next up, we have a Orvis sweater. This is a men's 2XL. It's 100% cashmere. Normally, cashmere sells, but I don't pick up. This is one reason I don't pick up Orvis. If somebody saw this in a live thrift, people would be like, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Orvis just doesn't move like it used to move, even 100% cashmere. Paid $5.34 and it sold for $20 free shipping. Not all Orvis is created equal. There's certain pieces that still sell for good money, but this is too basic. Just doesn't move. Just doesn't move. That one's going to ship for 14 ounces. 14 ounces. Do you know if the basic store promotes products? If you know if the basic store promotes products, what do you mean by that? You have to pay to promote your products on eBay. You will get, depending on how you list your items, you will get a push and search if you list them correctly. But if you want them promoted, you have to pay for promotion. Some Orvis still sells great and usually more sporty stuff. Yeah. Orvis, like heavy jackets and stuff like that, sell really well too. You may have answered this, but do you know your profit margin for Whatnot? Hang on, I can probably look it up. Jason's spreadsheet doesn't give me profit margin per doesn't give me profit margin on the platform page, but my average sales price is $27.57. That also factors in my giveaways too, so that like pulls down my ASP. But $27.57 is my average sales price. So if my average cost per unit, let's see this. Hold on. My average cost per unit last show was $10.97. And then you take out the fees. So I'm probably making a $10 profit per item, somewhere around $10 to $12 profit per item. That's just rough though. That's not exact. So yeah, I hope that helps. I thought you if you go to a store, they promote your products. You know, you have to pay for promoted listings. Promoted listings are an extra fee on top of what you do. All right, next up we have a, what's my next order? 3 left. Pair of Joe's jeans. These are men's Joe's jeans. I tell you guys always I pick these up as long as they're a decent size. I list the lower sizes for around 40, which this was a size 32, so that would be right around $40. If it's like a 36 to 44, I'll list it for $45. This one took about a month to sell, sold for 33. I only paid $8 for it. I missed your comment. What was your comment? I'm flying to California tomorrow. I'll be sure to send you a bunch of lowball offers while I'm there. Yeah, Typical Californian right there. As soon as you get there, you become one of them. Because a lot of my items, none views on them. And I have some popular items. I never look at views. I would rather, instead of looking at your views, you should be looking at your listing and seeing if you can get your listing better. So use a lot of keywords in your listing. Yeah, you probably can make your listing better to where it hits search better. That's what you should be focusing on. I never look at views. Views is a rookie mistake. Looking at your views is rookie. As long as you have good pictures, good descriptions, good titles, you're picking up the right stuff, your items should always sell. But if you're constantly looking at your views like, oh crap, I got one more view on my item today, you're wasting time. Because all you need is one person to hit that listing that wants your item to make that sale. So it really doesn't matter on how many views you get. It doesn't really matter. All right, next up. Now, Californian here. Yeah. I ain't taking it back. This is a really good sale. This was a Bali polo. I picked this up. I didn't know like how well this brand sold when I first found it, but I saw the label. It looked pretty good. So I was like, this looks high end. Let me look it up. Paid $375 and it sold for $36. Really, really good sale. Bali, B-A-L-L-Y. And it's super lightweight too. So it's going to ship for really cheap. Really, really cheap. Let's see, this one's going to ship for 7 ounces. Same. My bad, people from California. You know I'm just messing with you. But we're the better Sunshine State. Shipping for $4.20. Yeah, I've been around for a while. Yeah, I've never found a piece of their clothing. I know their shoes sell well based off what my chat told me last night, but I've never sold any of their clothing. Picked up Coogee Letterman jacket size 5X. Nice. How to improve my listings to get views. Some have 0 views. Good titles, good keywords in your titles. Really good keywords help your title sell. Good photos. Beat your competition with the photos. That's key. You want to see how this next listing sold for $50. Let's show you what it looks like. Hang on, let me share this with them. This sold for $50. Look at the front photo. It's Harley Davidson shirt. It's a Hawaiian shirt, but the front photo is what's going to catch the person's eye. That's what sets myself apart. Look at all these words. I filled out all 80 characters. Harley Davidson men's XL, blue, green, viscose is what it's made out of. Motorcycle, palm tree, Hawaiian shirt. So if somebody looked up motorcycle Harley Davidson, mine would pick up. And a lot of people look up motorcycle Harley Davidson because you can see there's a motorcycle there. Palm tree. So some people look up Harley Davidson shirts because they want palm trees in them because they live in Florida, California. They want a Hawaiian shirt with palm trees in it. That's going to help it sell. Hawaiian shirt. Harley Davidson Hawaiian shirts have their own separate following, so that's going to pull this item up. But what really sells this item is those photos. That's what sells it. And I took those photos in a regular light box. That's it. It's a regular old light box. But yeah. So keywords, making a good title, making a good description, and then photos help sells items. Hope that helps. All right, and this is the last sale. So yeah, you guys just saw it. Harley Davidson sold for $50 and I paid $6.95. What do you think about your the 2-inch high one? I don't know what brand that is. Is it the foldable light box or the foldable really skinny boxes? All the products I use in my link tree are ones I recommend. So I still get a little shadow in the same light box. Not sure why. That's weird. Because if you have it right over the top, you shouldn't get a shadow. Do you pay for your link tree? Yeah, I have the one that I pay for. Are you still selling your t-shirts? Yes, my t-shirts are linked in Whatnot. You can go buy them right now. I have all my tees linked in Whatnot. The thin ones, yeah, I recommend them. They're good. I ship those with my trains. Whenever I have trains, I ship my trains out in those, and I've never had an issue with like those boxes like breaking down or anything like that. Do you weigh everything on Poshmark first, or do you just estimate? On Poshmark, you don't have to weigh anything. unless it's over 5 pounds. If it's under 5 pounds, buyer pays shipping, and you can use a Poshmark label up to 5 pounds. The only stuff I weigh is for eBay. Oh, trains is my question. Thank you. Yep. Yeah, I use them for my trains. I have a bunch of trains still to list that we have to get listed before Christmas this year because we're going to be selling those like hotcakes. You guys are going to see those sell like crazy. All right, this is going to ship for $5.04. It's going to New York. Kayla, they just saw you. Kayla.
I've been spotted.
You've been spotted. We have to ship out our whatnot orders as fast as we can because I want to go out to lunch today. I need me some wings in my life.
No, buffalo chicken wrap.
Oh, yeah, you get the buffalo chicken wrap. I get the wings. Everybody says good morning to you.
Good morning.
And that's it. That's all she wrote. I got to ship out my whatnot orders. So I normally would stick around and ask for questions, but I'll be live later tonight at 9:30 p.m. I'll be doing some listings later tonight. So feel free to come back. I'm going to be live on all the platforms. So feel free to come back then, ask your questions if you have any. But for right now, I got to sign off because I got to get everything shipped out before we go out to eat. So appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.